Saturday afternoon. Not really a day for the van. Somebody wrote in my van, on my car. You can't really get that out anymore. I had to rub it off and get washed. Don't see much happening at the van today. Too wet. I could work on the inner wing, but I'm waiting on a delivery of built hamber hydrate 80 coming. Let's see how the water situation's getting on. Nah, it's not any worse than it was. It's not any better. Back at the van again today. It's a nice day today outside. You'll not see bright, but it's nice anyway. I left off here. I plan to clean this up, clean this previous weld I've done up on it as well, clean that up, have a repair to do here. So that's the plan for now, get the flappy disc out and clean these up. There I've got all that cleaned up, nice and shiny. I'm going to cut this rusty bit out here, so that's my next job. There's the rotten bit cut out, so that's what I'm going to have to make. Got a very slight curve to it, but more or less just folded over flat. There's that bit folded up and cleaned up, so I'm just going to clamp it in and get it ready to weld. There that is, clamped in. I'll go ahead and weld it now. I've run out of gas, so I'm going to have to go and nip away to the motor factors and get some more. There it is, welded in. I'm going to go ahead and clean that up, both sides. And that bit is cleaned up. The next job I have to do with the wing is to separate this bit from here, because this will be the original van. I've separated it already on the original van, this bit's off, and then I'll take a cut from here somewhere. In order to get that bit off, I have to drill out those spot welds. I think there's one in here as well. Drilled out now, so I could split that from the underside. I've got it split at the seams. There's that bit removed. You can kind of see what I'm meaning now. Is leave that on the original van and cut this into the original van. The other side, pretty rusty, and it's quite a unique opportunity to get into here, so we'll clean that up. Can't remember where I got to in the last video, but my next job is to clean this rust off in here and then built hamber treat it. Morning YouTube, it is Monday morning. My day's work's been cancelled, so I'm going to do some van time. I never managed to get any van time done at the weekend because the Golf, which I'm driving now, broke down. Had to get it recovered. I went and picked Michelle up and went to pull out the car park, and I had no drive, and it turns out my gearbox mount bolts, two of the bolts were snapped, rusted snapped or something, according to my mechanic, so the engine was just shaking all over the place. so I had to get that fixed, so I never got the car back till Sunday, and well, I never had the chance to do any van time. So hopefully get some van time today. It's a bit wet, but it's not raining as we speak, so it shouldn't be too bad. The Golf's running, which is a big thing for me because it's my daily vehicle. It's still got issues though, because the engine shook about all over the place. With the gearbox mount being out, it's bust my flexi hose off the exhaust, so that maybe hear it sounds a bit like a tractor now. But it's better now. It's still my £300 car and it's still going strong. Hopefully get some van time today. Another thing that's kind of pissed me off is somebody's trying to get money off my videos. Like, well, I can't even remember what it said. A copyright claim on one of my videos. It's only me pissing about my van, so I find that highly doubtful. I'll put some pictures up just now of it. Is a farce. It's like, let's get something clear. I don't even make money off my channel. Like, you need at least 1,000 subscribers before you start making any money at all. I have 100 and something, 180 or something. So you're not gonna make money off my channel. But because they've done that, I was repairing my rusty Volkswagen Part 2, only Part 2. I've now had to remove that video from the playlist, and anything else is set on private, so nobody's making any money off it. Certainly no me, and certainly if I'm not making money off it, they're not making money off it. It's simple as that. I just hope it doesn't happen with any other videos in the future. There is the wing, the built hamber on it. We'll give that some paint just now, some primer. There it is, primered up. I have some runs from the Hydrate 80, but I'm not bothered about that just now. All I'm really bothered about now is try to get it kind of waterproof so it doesn't rust when it's put on the van. That's it pretty much ready to go on the van now, so cutting it out of cutting the existing wing out the van is my next move. There is the replacement and the existing. The plan is to try and avoid the back bulkhead bit, the engine bulkhead bit. So probably try and cut down here. So we have to take a little bit more off this one. So I cut down there, up here, and replace this whole bit. As you can see, I've already taken that bit off previously. I have to clean all that up first. So this bit can go onto there. I'm going to have to remove some of this from underneath to fit that in, and I'm also going to have to cut down here. This is a previous repair, as you can see, so I'm going to cut all that out. There I've got it marked up, kinda ready to cut. I'm going to actually leave a bit on it just so until I can like match it up properly. So we'll cut it down there. Need to drill these spot welds out where it attaches to this, and I'm going to cut that line there. That should hopefully. Right, I've cut that down there, and I have split the spot welds, so I'll not be able to get the grinder into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut right along this bottom edge so I could get in there with the grinder. There I have the new wing in dry, so to speak. I've got it in there. It's not tightened, it's just in. I've got it here. That is the existing bit from the existing van. So if I line up these holes and this is the piece I cut out from there. This is why I always say to save the bits you cut out, because you know where to go. So that basically means that this is this much short. So I'm going to have to do a wee bit more fabrication on the new wing just to get up to here, because when I cut this out I just cut down here, so that's still original, so I'll just weld it down there and that'll be fine. So that's that bit, which leaves this top area. You can see, put the torch on, so I can't really help the sun. There's that top area which I've got to cut this line out the original van, which I'm going to take, don't know if you can see it down there, and then so I'll go ahead and start those bits just now. There I've fabricated that little extension piece, so I'm going to go ahead and weld that in now. There's that little extension piece welded in. It's not my finest work, but it's done. I've not got time to clear it up because my mechanic's given me a shout to go and get the drive shafts put on the Golf.